Thank you very much, sir. I now start our students today to present the progress report of the Institute and the Matthias.
Secretary
Guest of honor, Dr. Goel, President of Norway, members of Academic Council, all deans, program directors, faculty and staff members, students, alumni, except ground relatives and all stakeholders. We are very proud and delighted to host the 20th Convocation ceremony today in the Noida campus. The principal guiding light in all our endeavors in our vision to be an educational institution of choice for all stakeholders, and which promotes well-being through continuous learning. Our mission calls for offering learner-centric education that focuses on developing learners as competent of this mission and vision. We conducted a detailed review of our academic related activities and implemented several new initiatives in the past year. I shall delve into details of these initiatives in the coming segments of the report, but not before sharing with you all the recognition and acknowledgements in form of accreditation. Because of our scores in various programs. We've also been ranked 47th among the best D schools across the nation, given by MBA Universe in 2022. I take this opportunity to place my gratitude to all stakeholders of Jaipuria Institute of Management, Noida, for their hard work and commitment to the mission. We are extremely proud to further announce that with the peer review team visit dates being announced, we are one stage closer to getting the ASCSB accreditation, the gold standard accreditation in management education. I will now present before you the significant activities and the progress made in the past year, which has helped us to reach where we are today. With regard to curriculum, we have reinforced outcome-based education by mapping course outcomes to program outcomes and conducted periodic review of attainment levels and improvement plans. Apart from OBE, which is outcome-based education, the curriculum has been made relevant, contemporary, and future-ready through various means like advisory council meetings and academic council meeting inputs. Online courses through Jaipuria platform continue to help us augment the teaching learning facilities that are available to the students. To further align our offering with industry in the growing area of analytics and AI, we have joined hands with Analytics Society of India and launched the regional chapter at our institute. We are also engaged with partners like KPMG to award 360 Sigma Belt certification to our students. Faculty training. We have initiated a structured program for faculty training on pedagogy, focusing on case-based teaching and simulation, so they become more effective in the classroom. We also conducted a workshop on quality assurance to help faculty prepare better reflective quality assurance reports that ultimately lead to better student outcomes. This year, we also made a foray into online programs. The Institute launched the AICTE approved 2-year PGDM online program in the academic year 2023. The primary pedagogy comprises of recorded video lectures, reading materials, and live sessions on the weekend. All of this is brought to the students through our own learning management system. Extracurricular and co-curricular activities. Students organize several intra-institution and inter-institutional cultural and management tests this year. The campus witnessed more than 60 activities, which include cultural fest, debate, slogan writing, startup quiz, and of course, Gravity, our annual management and cultural festival, among many others. The second edition of the annual quiz in memory of our faculty, Dr. Dhanashree Dey, was also conducted, and we had participation of students from other campuses of the Jaipuria Institute of Management. The alumni continue to remain our significant and important stakeholders, and the Alumni Relationship Committee in Noida continuously strives to expand its gamut of activities. This year, we conducted a host of engaging activities like coffee with alumni, annual alumni meet Buddha Sangam, national chapter meets at Hyderabad, Mumbai, Bangalore, Chandigarh, and Delhi. An innovative activity like Creative Kids Competition was hosted for the awards of the alumni to make their engagement more wholesome with the institution. Entrepreneurship. As many of you are aware, we are setting up an entrepreneurship and innovation center in the new campus that is being new hostel premises. The Center for Entrepreneurship and Incubation organized events on regular basis. A few of them are mentioned here. The E-Week was organized with expert talks, conducted workshop on entrepreneurial skills, attitude and behavior development, treasure hunt, fish for your product, etc. in December 2022. The challenges faced by women entrepreneurs was organized on 2nd March 2023 and raised by Dean School of Business, Cana College, City University, New York. Corporate Social Responsibility. Disha, the CSR, the Corporate Social Responsibility Committee, notable initiatives is the Seva course, which has positively impacted over 1,500 lives by creating opportunities for students to work with NGOs and serve the society. The committee also partners with organizations like IOC, Shanti Gopal Hospital, UP Police, to run several social awareness programs in the areas of health, education, traffic discipline. And I come to the highlight of our this year, research conferences and publications. Research accomplishments of our faculty have been a highlight of our institution this year. Our faculty has published a record number of articles in reputed journals. There are 6 research publications in FT 50 ranked and A-star ranked journals, 17 in A category journals, 16 in B category journals, and 31 publications in Scopus Index journals. Faculty participation in national and international conferences and in other institutions have also been on the up this year. 25 of our faculty have also been invited by other institutions as research persons for their FDPs, NDPs conducted by those institutions. The Jaipuria Annual Management Conclave 2023 was conducted on the theme of FORCE, which stands for Focus, Opportunity, Resilience, Collaboration and Execution, on the 11th of January 2023. The annual event was graced by Mr. Praveen Rao, Director Marketing SAP India, and the chief guest along was Ms. Bhavna Batra, Executive Director S&P Global. Faculty Development Program on Research. In order to take our research knowledge to the outside world, the Institute conducted a 5-day FDP program for research during 15 to 19 March of this year. The theme of the program was efficient methods for writing research papers, developing theories, and analyzing data. The Institute witnessed 75 participants from more than 20 institutions, both of national and international review. The doctorate program, the FPM program currently has 3 batches with 15 scholars, including 2 full-time scholars. This is a program that we are expanding as we go ahead in the coming years. Management development programs. This year we engaged with the Ministry of External Affairs to offer 3 different programs to participants under the ITEC program coming from 30 different nations. These programs focus on team building, innovation, and leadership. The programs were for more than 2 weeks duration and had over 75 participants from across the developing world. We also conducted NDPs for reputed organizations such as Chennai Petroleum Corporation, Power Grid Corporation of India Limited, to name a few. International exposure. Keeping up the strategic goal of providing global exposure to our faculty and students, we continue to network with national and international business schools and institutions. Our students participated in the virtual as well as physical exchange and immersion program. 10 students on our campus participated in Europe immersion program offered by Edge Business School, Paris. 3 of our students attended 1 full trimester exchange program with Rene Business School, Paris. The IRC has successfully collaborated with ARA Institute of Canterbury, New Zealand during the annual conference and invited 3 renowned academicians for various sessions and talks. Altogether, 7 international academicians and industry speakers visited our campus or delivered online lectures. Modern United Nations conference was also organized and saw enthusiastic participants from 100 students across from the institutes in the Delhi NCR region. I come to our library resources now. Our library has a blend of large number of physical and online resources. This year, library has augmented its online resources further by adding Science Direct Emerald Management Collection emerging market cases collections to its subscribed resources. Our library is able to offer 1 million ebooks to World e-Library, more than 15,000 indexed and abstract journals, and 5,000 online journals, 38,000 companies' data, and content created by top faculty from reputed institutes in India through the NPTEL facility, both within and outside the campus. Placements. This is something which is dear to all students. The placement season saw better performance this year. Out of the eligible number of 301 students, 282 students have been successfully placed so far. And the remaining we hope to close by the end of this month. The highest package offered this year has been 22 lakhs for an international placement and 15 lakhs for a domestic placement. And the average CPC for the batch so far stands at 8 lakhs per annum. Some of the prominent companies that have visited our campus for recruitment include Accenture, Deloitte, PwC, Gen Global, Blue Star, KPMG, and many more. You will also be happy to note that all the first year students have been successfully placed in their summer internships. I come to admissions now. Jaipuria Noida invited the writer students to qualify for scores in the entrance test, such as CAT, VAT, ZAT, and CMAT for admissions to the batch of 22-24. While many of the aspirants were from AP and Delhi NCR, a good number of students are also from West Bengal, Assam, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, Uttarakhand, Bihar, and other states. We look forward to the future with high hopes and aspirations. Our focus in the coming years will be to improve our overall rankings, continue to encourage faculty to research and publish, improve our engagement in the industry, and finally to target higher levels of achievement for our students in all spheres of their lives. We firmly believe that by abiding by the Jaipuria principles and creating an environment of trust and camaraderie, no goal is far enough. I thank you all for your patient hearing. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. May I request the Dean Academics, Dr. Tarun Dhingra, to kindly come to the podium.
Chairman, sir, I request you to confer the postgraduate diplomas in management to the successful candidates of the full-time postgraduate diploma in management program. Chairman, sir, I present to you 315 students of 21-23 batch and 01 students of 2022 batch of the full-time postgraduate diploma in management program, including those in absentia who have successfully completed their respective programs and have been found qualified for the award of the same. I request you, sir, that the postgraduate diploma in management be awarded to them. The graduating student may please rise and take the oath. Please rise. Please repeat after me. I do hereby solemnly pledge that I shall, in thought, words, and deeds, endeavor to be worthy of the postgraduate diploma in management
students. I also request our guest of honor, I now request Professor Sonali Singh, Program Director, Postgraduate Diploma in Management, to call out the names of the graduating students. Akshay Badula, Amrita Rana, Ananya Nidhi, Ananya Singh, Angira Verma, Ankit Singh, Anushka Kesri, Apurv Bijawar, Abhishek Raj, Bhavuk Jain, Devjani Roy, Deepika Arora, Garpita Jain, Gaurav Ojha, Harmeet Kaur, Harsh Gupta, Harshit Singh, Harshit Shrivastava, Ayush Singh,
आ गई आ गई
Bhava Megha Singh, Nisha Rajput, Nishtha Panda, Prajwal Nautiyal, Prashant Dubey, Purvi, Radhika Modi, Raj Lakshmi, Rashi Jain, Ravi Thawani, Ridhima Gupta, Rishabh Gupta, Sakshi Agarwal, Sandeepan Kirti, Soumya Gupta, Shantanu Chandel, Shashwat Mishra, Shipra Puri, Shivam Rai, Shivangi Bhardwaj, Shobhit Kanchan, Shresh Khurana, Sonali Shah, Saurabh Todi, Harsh Agarwal, Stuti Verma, Unnati Singh. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am. And congratulations to all the students. I now request Professor Shivani Bali, Program Director, Postgraduate Diploma in Management, Service Management, to call out the names of the graduating students. Aditya Vats, Kashi Jain, Kashi Madan, Evan Fatima, Akhil Lohadia, Ayush Kumar Vats, Himanshi Kurana, Kush Agarwal, Nidhi Chaube, Palak Chopra, Piyush Gupta, Pragya Mehrotra, Preeti Kumari, Rahul Thakkar,
Ravi Shankar Yadav, Sakshi Agarwal, Shivam Pathak, Shobhit Vashni,
मैं तो जा रहे हैं कितना
Vijita Kumari, Vishnu Lal, Yash Singhal, Prerna Gora, Hemant Singh, Nikita Sarangi, Priyanshi Saxena, Akanksha Kumari Singh. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And once again, congratulations to all the students. I now request Professor Vinita Srivastava, Program Director, Postgraduate Diploma in Management Marketing, to call out the names of the graduating students.
Thank you. Abhi Bhargava. Abhinav Barora. Sheikh Pathak. Aditya Kumar. Akash Sharma. Anil Prakash. Ankit Kumar. Anmol Rana. Arjita Srivastava. Vinendra Singh. Ishwar Jha. Harshit Mathur. Harshita. Pankaj Srivastava. Kavya Srivastava. Ravi Sharma. Ravi Sharma. Madhu Tyagi. Ranjit Kala. Mahek Sharma. Figure out. Dr. Singh. Rahul Negi. Uttam Kumar Singh. Raj Tripathi. Sanpada. Raj Tripathi. Sanpada. Samya Bansal. Anjali Gupta. Shalvia. Shalvia Siddiqui. Shubham Kulekar. Sohani Bharadwaj. Sohani Bharadwaj. Sapnil Trivedi. Tanmay Bair. Tasneem Hassan. Parth Kumar. Vaibhav. Vedika. Rajendra Reddy. Abhishek Yadav. Amar Aditya. Umay. Atul Kumar. Dipanshu Gupta. Dipanshu Devakar. Atul Kumar. Dipanshu Gupta. Janvi Singh. Gaurav Yadav. Nitesh. Isha Mathur. Jatin Gandhi. Lakshay. Mahavir Prasad. Mansi Khare. Megha. Mohit Chaudhary. Mohit Chaudhary. Mukul Tandon. Mukul Tandon. Rajesh. Rajesh. Nikhil. Parth Gupta. Pulkit. Rajshekhar Singh. Rajshekhar Singh. Sachin Verma. Sagar Gupta. Sakshi Gupta. Saurabh Kumar. Saurabh Kumar. Kapil Sarwar. Kapil Sarwar. Sakshi Jha. Gauri Yadav. Shreyas. Shubham Sagar. Raj Majumdar. Ruti Mehta. Chand Yadav. Vidya. Karan Kapoor. Vanchika Nair. Raj Singh. Yash Tripathi. Yashi. Priyansh Agarwal. Anurag Singh Thakur. Rinchi Ahuja. Himanshu. Ayushi Ahuja. Anshu. Manika Jain. Prajwal. Angira Verma. Mansi. Mansi. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am. And once again, congratulations to all the students. May I request our Dean Academics, Dr. Tarun Bhimra, to announce the name of the meritorious students.
I request the guest of honor, Dr. Pawan Goyal, along with chairman, the vice chairman, and the director of the institute, to award the meritorious student of the postgraduate diploma in management. We now proceed to award of gold, silver, and bronze medal and other awards to come forward. For gold medal, for her outstanding scholastic performance in studying first in the order of merit in postgraduate diploma in management full-time program, the chairman gold medal goes to Ms. Ananya Nidhi. for his outstanding scholastic performance and standing first in order of merit in postgraduate diploma in management, service management, full-time program. The chairman gold medal goes to Mr. Kush Agarwal. For his outstanding scholastic performance and standing first in order of merit in the postgraduate diploma in management, marketing, full-time program, the chairman gold medal goes to Mr. Sachin Verma. For standing second in order of merit in the postgraduate diploma in management full-time program, the vice chairman silver medal goes to Ms. Yashika Marotra. For standing second in order of merit in the postgraduate diploma in management service management full-time program, the vice chairman silver medal goes to Ms. Pragya Marotra. For standing second in order of merit in the postgraduate diploma in management marketing full-time program, the vice chairman silver medal goes to Ms. Harshita Bhatronji. For standing third in order of merit in the postgraduate diploma in management full-time program, the director's bronze medal goes to Mr. Divyanshu Shukla. For standing third in order of merit in the postgraduate diploma in management service management full-time program, the director's bronze medal goes to Ms. Nidhi Chaube. For standing third in order of merit in postgraduate diploma in management marketing full-time program, the director's bronze medal goes to Ms. Suhani Bhardwaj. And I request the dignitaries to award certificate to the candidates who have stood first in their field of specialization in the postgraduate diploma in management program. For having stood first in order of merit in the marketing management specialization in the postgraduate diploma in management program, the award goes to Mr. Keshav Bharoot and Mr. Sachin Verma. For having stood first in order of merit in the finance specialization in the postgraduate diploma in management program, the award goes to Mr. Kush Agarwal. For having stood first in order of merit in the human resource management specialization in the postgraduate diploma in management program, the award goes to Ms. Sakshi Agarwal. For having stood first in order of merit in the operations management specialization in the postgraduate diploma in management program, the award goes to Ms. Annie Jain and Ms. Ishita Chawla. Ishita Chawla. Okay, fine. I don't think they have upset. Is it there? No. You can collect it later on, please. Fine. For having stood first in order of merit in the business analytics specialization in the postgraduate diploma in management program, the award goes to Ms. Ananya Nidhi. And I request the guest of honor, Dr. Pawan Goel, to award the chairman's gold medal for overall best student of 21-23 for outstanding performance in academics and other co-curricular activities. This year, the chairman's gold medal goes to Mr. Kartikesh Sharma for his overall outstanding scholastic performance in academics and other co-curricular activities at the institute. And I request the dignitaries to award the chairman's gold medal for best women student 21-23. This year, the chairman's gold medal goes to Ms. Vanchika Mehra for her outstanding performance in leadership, academics, and women welfare related activities among the students at the institute.
Thank you very much. I request all the dignitaries to kindly take their seats. May I request all the meritorious students to kindly gather for a group photograph? Thank you very much and congratulations to all the students who received awards and accolades today. I request all the dignitaries to kindly take their seats. I now request Mr. Kartikesh Sharma to kindly deliver his valedictorian speech. Kartikesh.
Good morning, everyone. I'm extremely grateful to Jaipuria Institute of Management for conferring this prestigious award on me. I am deeply humbled and honored to accept this recognition. Being conferred this award is not just a personal achievement of mine, but is a reminder of the power of hard work, perseverance, and the unwavering support of those around us. I used to be a very average student throughout my scholarly life until I learned to work hard. And as you can see the result today, so I can tell you from my experience that you may not be able to see the result of your hard work today or even tomorrow, but it is certain that one day you will see the result of your hard work. Next, I would like to pay my deepest gratitude to the teachers and staff of this institution. Because when I first came to the institute, being from engineering background, I faced a lot of difficulty in management course. But the teachers helped me to bring the best out of me and perform to the best of my ability. They were a source of constant guidance and support to me throughout my curriculum. Next, I would like to thank my friends and family who were my pillars of strength. Without them, I would not have made it here. They kept supporting me throughout my journey and especially on the darkest days. Thank you guys. And now I would like to thank entire CMC team for the constant support they provided me, especially Sanjay ma'am and Deepak sir, who supported me during my placements and because of which I was able to grab one of the esteemed friends. Now further, I would like to add that that contribution of some people goes unnoticed, and the PMC staff was one such institution. Sarika ma'am being my program coordinator supported me throughout my course, and I really appreciate her help. Finally, I would like to conclude by saying thank you to everyone from the bottom of my heart, and I apologize if I missed anyone's name. My final message to my classmate and junior would be keep believing in yourself. The grind may go unnoticed, but the results will not. Thank you.
Thank you, Karthikeya. Indeed, very, very inspiring. I now request Ms. Vanshika Mehra to share her valedictorian speech.
Dear team guests, director, sir, faculty, and my dear fellow graduates. A very good morning to everyone present here today. I'm highly honored and filled with gratitude to stand before you and receive this award. This honor is the reflection of support, hard work, and the determination of every single individual who has been a part of my journey. This journey has totally been an extraordinary one which was filled with challenges, experiences, and a lot of memories. This journey was not only mine, but a collaborative effort of many individuals. So first and foremost, I would like to thank my parents and all the faculty members of Jaipuria Institute. My parents were always supporting me and believing in me, even when sometimes I doubted myself. To all the faculty members, thank you for supporting us and inspiring us to strive for excellence. I would also like to acknowledge the institute for providing us a platform to learn and grow. The Program Management Center and the Career Management Center, thank you for supporting us at every step of these 2 years. The elective selection, internship, and placement. I'm really grateful for all the members of PMC and PM. Lastly, to my fellow graduates, you have been my companions during these 2 years. We have celebrated each milestone together, laughed together, and struggled together. So thank you for making this journey a remarkable one. Thank you everyone for being a part of this journey, and congratulations to everyone on this achievement. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanshika. Chairman's Award of Recognition for Faculty is presented in 2 categories: Excellence in Teaching based on Student Survey and Best Faculty for Positive Impact. On attaining the highest points in teaching based on Student Survey, I request our Chairman, Sri Sharad Jaipuria, to award Chairman's Award of Excellence 2023 for teaching to Dr. Ajay Bansal. And also, based on achieving the highest point for positive impact, I request our Chairman, sir, to award the Chairman's Award for Excellence 2023 Best Faculty for Positive Impact to Dr. Ajay Bansal. Thank you, sir. Chairman's Award for Recognition for Staff is presented for Best Staff for Positive Impact. Based on achieving the highest point for positive impact, I request our Chairman, sir, to award Chairman's Award of Excellence 2023 Best Staff for Positive Impact to Mr. Rohit Bartla. An award of recognition is given by Jaipuria Noida Alumni Association for acknowledging the achievements of one of the students from the passing out batch, considering their overall performance in curricular activities and bringing laurels to the institute. The jury has decided to confer the Alumni Association Award of Excellence 2023 to Ms. Harshita Mudranji. I request you to kindly confer the award on us, sir. The Alumni Association Award of Excellence 2023 to Ms. Harshita Mudranji. The Chairman's Award of Recognition is presented for acclaimed achievements and successful careers of our alumni. It also recognizes the alumni's contributions to the institute and shows the path to the students. The jury has decided to confer the Chairman's Award of Recognition 2023 to Mr. Abhishek Khandelwal from batch 2007-2009 for achieving outstanding career progression and achievements. Abhishek is a distinguished supply chain professional with a proven track record of success in agrochemical industry. He's an alumnus from the batch of 2007-2009 and has since risen fast through the ranks to become a vice president supply chain at Crystal Crop Protection Limited. Abhishek's journey to the top is nothing short of remarkable. With a strong academic background and a relentless drive to succeed, he started his career in 2009 as a management trainee at BT Jeffrey Consulting. Abhishek's exceptional leadership skills, strategic thinking, and problem-solving abilities have been instrumental in his success. Moving on, for significantly contributing to the alma mater, the award goes to Ms. Shilpi Sharma from batch 2007-2009. I request our chairman, sir, and vice chairman, sir, to award the chairman's award of recognition to our alumni, Ms. Shilpi Sharma. Shilpi is presently associated with Avis Networks as head of HR and business operations. Recognized as a dynamic pioneer and effective leader with excellent motivational skills, Shilpi is an HR professional who comes with over 14 years of expertise in talent management, talent acquisition, vendor management, team management, and employee engagement. Thank you very much, Abhishek and Shilpi. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, sir. I would also like to call Ms. Ishika Chawla to collect her award. Chairman, sir, and vice chairman, sir. Thank you very much. I request our guest of honor, Dr. Pavan Goyal, to deliver the convocation address.
Congratulations. Congratulations to all the graduates. I'm sure you're proud of all the hard work that you've done over the last 2 years. This is a result of all the hard work that we've done. Congratulations once again. I'm sure all of you are excited to join the corporate world. I was wondering, what should I talk about? I have a son who graduated a year ago, so I thought perhaps all the advice that I've been giving him is what I can give to you. As anybody who has kids knows, the advice that you give to your children doesn't have much impact on them. Perhaps here it may be different. Now, one of the advice that I give every college graduate is that corporate life is very different from the campus. When you're in campus, what your faculty members ask you to do, you do that and you get an A grade. But in the corporate world, when what your manager asks you to do is just par for the course. If you do just what is expected of you, you'll best get a C grade. What you have to do is take initiatives beyond what has been asked of you to do. Find what more can you deliver. The more you deliver, the faster you grow. There is no fixed course in the corporate world. So taking initiative and delivering beyond the expectations would be a key mantra for your success. The other thing, what you may find is it's very easy to settle in and focus only on the work that you're assigned. You have to expand your horizon.
Yes, yes.
Just think about the overall mission of the company, how your product, your service that you're working on fits in the overall context. What are the various functions delivering as part of that mission? And do more than just what your work entails. The bigger the horizons that you have, the higher chance of your success in the corporate world. In the corporate world, you'll come across people with different points of view. It will be very important to understand the different perspectives that people come in with, synthesize them, understand what is the angle with which they are coming. Okay. If you're able to get into the other person's shoe and think from that person's point of view, you will be able to resolve a lot of conflicts that you'll come across and be very successful. That has been very, very important ingredient in my career journey. You have to also build very informal, a lot of informal networks. So often if you're in engineering, if you're in marketing, you may say, hey, let me just build a network in my department. But that will not help you. You should build networks across all the other functions, such as finance, legal, sales, whichever it is. Okay? All those multifunctional relationships will go a long way in your success. Last thing that I want to share is brevity in communication. We often tend to speak a lot, but mean very little. But if you are able to distill down your thoughts into few words, that will have to be very, very impactful. So as a graduate student, my thesis was 17 pages long, or the publication that I was sending. I tried hard, but could not bring it down to 15 pages, which was the limit that the journal had. I went to the editor-in-chief, said, can I get 2 extra pages? The editor-in-chief said, related to me a story. He said, sorry for writing a long letter. If I had time, I would have sent you a much shorter one. So that's stayed with me. Okay. And I spent a lot of time thinking and distilling down my thoughts. I rarely write any email which is more than 4 or 5 lines, 4 or 5 lines. Okay. But that you may think that it takes a lot of less time to write that, but it actually takes a lot of time. Okay. So build that habit. If you're able to be brief in your communication, it will be very, very impactful. It's a high impact one. It will lead to a lot of efficiencies in your teams, in your organization. Now, as you settle in, you may start thinking in any company, you can start thinking inside out. Okay. Inside out saying, hey, what does it mean for the company, its own processes, procedures, language, lingua franca, all of that. But while that's easy to do, I would encourage you to think outside in. That is, what somebody from outside the company will think about your product, services, and offerings. Okay. You have to put customer at the forefront of thinking. Now, while this is all young, let me just illustrate a very simple incident that happened with me. I was at Terminal 3. I wanted a bottle of water. I went to a shop. I asked, can I get a bottle of water? He says, go to the Pepsi counter. I kept looking. I said, yeah, there is water there. Why can't they give me? I went to him again and asked. He says, go to the Pepsi counter. Now, I said, what the heck is going on? Then I realized they had 2 counters. There was one counter which faced the Pepsi, the stall that was selling Pepsi. And what he was asking me to do was to go to the second stall and buy water from them. Now think about it. This guy thinks that I'm a fool, I can't understand what he's saying. And I'm sitting here saying, what the heck is he asking me to do? Very simple example. But that illustrates how inside out thinking permeates in our verbiage, in our thinking, everywhere. So you have to think from the customer lens, go outside in, and that will also be very simple. 90% of my job with my team is to get the team to think outside and put customer first. Now, related to this is another insight that I've developed over the last 15, 20 years in India. So a lot of you may be working in MNCs, or some of you may be working in Indian companies, I don't know, or Indian MNCs. My experience has taught me that
Raising
it's
your hand.
very important to be either close to customers or close to headquarters, preferably both if you can. Okay. It's very important to be either close to customers, you understand what customer needs, okay, and how you can grow in the organization, you can deliver value to the customer. We're close to the headquarters, they're close to the power center, and that enables your career. This is some of the rules that you take. So this is something that you may want to think about. And this is a learning that I had over a long, long period of time. Now, when you're in this new world, you will often be faced with saying, hey, do I take a small goal or go for a big thing? I would encourage you to dream big. Okay. Dreaming small is a crime. I think that's something Abdul said, and it stayed with me. Anything that gets created twice. First in your mind and then in the reality. Now, when you dream big, sometimes it frightens you. Can I achieve that? So my mantra has been to dream big, but execute incrementally. Let me share with you two experiences from my life. About 20 years ago, me and my friend went for a hike. It was a 4-hour-long hike, but 10 minutes into the hike, I was ready to give up. I said, I can't do it. He said, oh, you see that stop 10 minutes away? Go there. We can stop. I did that. And lo and behold, I completed the full 4-hour hike. Okay. So that big goal looked very daunting, but when executed in the 10-minute increment, I could accomplish that. Similarly, about 15 years ago, set up a demand gen center in Adobe Noida. This demand gen team was supporting a US sales team. All it did was take leads, qualified them into sales qualified leads, and send it to the team. So said, oh, well, that's good, it's adding value, but we need to start using deals from India on shore. I set out the vision for the team saying we'll do $1 million deal on phone. Okay. So from $0 saying we'll do $1 million deal on phone. Team said impossible. But we again started with a $5,000 deal, 10,000, 25,000. In a span of 7 to 8 years, the team finally closed $1 million deal on phone. Customer sitting in US, sales guys here in India to do it. Again, this is just an illustration of you can think big but executing incrementally, and that's something that served me well. Now, as you start in the corporate world, you will face a lot of stress. Now, how do you deal with it? I have taken a simple mantra. Gita has been my guide there. Okay? I have said, I'm sure you've come across the slok Karmanyevadika Raste Ma Pareshi Kadachana Ma Karma Palhesu Pasa Sambuddhi. So it all says all you can do is focus on your work. Don't focus on the outcome. And that's how I personally deal with it. There are times when people come, hey, will we make the quarter? What will happen? Will you set up, meet our targets? Don't know. All we can do is focus on the actions we take. So that's a mantra that served me well, and I encourage you also to incorporate that. Last but not least, COVID has taught me something. Life is ephemeral. You spend all your life pursuing accomplishment, achievement. I achieved this, I achieved that. But what I realized is all that is important is happiness. If you're happy, nothing else matters. You're happy, stress will not be there. You'll have a fruitful, meaningful life. Whatever is your recipe for happiness, please find that. Okay. And then execute on that. My recipe for happiness includes friends, family, uh, and giving back to the society. So please, and for most people that I know, these are important elements in the recipe for happiness. So please incorporate that. I will encourage you to lead a happy, purposeful life as you go into the corporate world. May God be with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your very inspiring message to all our students. We will now play the message from our chief guest, Padma Shri Sanjeev Bikhchandani, who could not be present here in person because of a medical emergency.
Hello.
Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the institute and the students on this occasion, especially the students. You are beginning a new journey in life, and working life is nothing like student life. It's the real world, right? You have responsibility, you have targets, you have deadlines, and you have to, meet all of them. And therefore, a few things you must bear in mind. I would say in your first job, in your first few years of your career, you must look for learning and not for money. Because if you learn and you learn from good people, it will stand you in good stead all your life. I remember in my first job after college, I was working in an advertising agency called Test. I was paid very little, and I was working in Bombay. And life was hard because I was struggling. I could barely make more ends meet. But the learning I got in those 3 years has stood me in good stead for the rest of my career. I learned about people management. I learned about being more organized personally. I learned about being humble and the importance of humility. I learned about the consumer. I learned about strategic thinking. And those are traits and qualities that have stayed with me right through, and that they have helped me in my career. So I would say that just like a child, a baby, learns the most in the first 3 years of his or her life, so too a professional learns the most in the first 2 or 3 years of his or her career. And therefore, the first 3 years or 4 years or 5 years are really important. Work at the right place, work with the right people, and get trained right. Remember, just because you've done an MBA does not mean you're highly qualified. You actually qualify in your job and what you do. So, working life is an apprenticeship. The first 3, 4, 5 years are an apprenticeship, and make sure you do it right. So, I would say look for learning, not for money. You can fail, but if you keep on trying, and you will eventually succeed, you will not be called a failure, and look back upon it as a learning. I learned from my failures and did things differently or did things again, and I learned to succeed. So I would not be dismayed by failure. I would simply take that as learning, and I'll keep on trying. Right. I think a few turning points for me were when I started to work after college and not do an MBA until working. And after 3 years of working, I went to business school. I think that was one turning point in my life. I think another turning point in my life was when I became an entrepreneur. I quit my job and I worked 5 years in 2 companies, both multinationals. I quit my job and became an entrepreneur. I drifted and struggled for 7 years, but eventually we got Naukri, and that worked out. So launch of Naukri, becoming an entrepreneur, drifting for 7 years. Another turning point was raising venture capital. We did it in 2000 after 3 years of bootstrapping Naukri. That was a turning point. Another turning point was going public. Another turning point was becoming an investor. We invested in Zomato and Policybazaar early on, and that worked out well for us. Of course, look, in a 35-year career, I've had several turning points. As you go on in life, there are many turning points. The key is to keep learning and keep moving on. India will have secular growth in all sectors. So no matter where you go, you will find opportunities. Right? The key is to figure out what you're interested in, what you're passionate about, and then go into that area, and then become good at it. To become good at it, you have to really work hard. You have to learn from good people, learn from, read a lot, practice a lot. And if you do that, and do all this, you have to have the right end. If you do all this, you will be fine. And you can go into any sector of your choice. As an MBA, you are privileged. You receive an education which is beyond what most of the people have got or will get. India has got many, many poor people. I think it's very important to retain your humility. Very important to have gratitude. And very important to help others. Even in the beginning, when you don't have money, and to give others, you can be kind. You can be sensitive to people's feelings. So it's very important that you go along in life and your career, that apart from doing well, you also do good. So I conclude by wishing you all the best again. Go forth, work hard, be humble, you will be all right. Thank you.
I request our Vice Chairman, Mr. Srinivas Jaipuria, to propose a vote of thanks.
It is a great pleasure to propose the vote of thanks on the 17th annual convocation ceremony of Jaipuria Institute of Management, Noida. I'd like to thank, first of all, our chief guest for the occasion, Shri Sanjeev Vichandanji. Even though he's not able to be with us physically today due to an unforeseen medical procedure which he had to have only yesterday, he was able to connect with us last week and give us this message. I'd also like to thank the guest of honor, Dr. Pawan Goyalji, for accepting our invitation and for being with us today at such short notice. Dr. Goyal spoke about what is needed as we move from the student world to the corporate world. He spoke about the importance of initiative. As we move away from classrooms, there is no curriculum, he said, and nothing is out of syllabus. We have to be maximalist in what we do rather than what is told of us. He told us about the importance of building relationships, not only within our company, not only within our division of the company, but across companies, across division, in order to learn more and to get more things done. Spoke very importantly about brevity and clarity in communication. Because in the corporate world and in life, people may not have the patience for long words, but are actually looking forward to short and clear messages. He spoke about in the morning right before his conversation started and again during his speech about the importance of being close to the customer and thinking outside in rather than inside out. Spoke about thinking from a customer level. I think these are important lessons that we take away from this. I'd like to thank our chairman, Sri Sharad Jaipuria, for his steadfast commitment towards providing quality education and his continuous guidance. I'd like to thank the director of the institute, Dr. Subhajyoti Ray, teams of the campus, program directors, faculty members, and staff members for their continuous efforts of turning Jaipuria's vision of quality and contemporary education into a reality for our students each and every day. Jaipuria remains fully committed towards providing its faculty and staff with a great working environment to continuously invest in their learning, growth, and development. We truly believe that this is the only way to provide a great atmosphere for our students. Most of all, I'd like to thank the students and their parents for providing us with the opportunity to work with you over the past 2 years. The common purpose of helping you fulfill your dreams and aspirations, whatever they may be. In 2001, when the world and India was in a phase of unparalleled uncertainty and fear as we were going through the Delta wave of COVID, you, the students of that 21-23, with the support of your parents and family, took the decision to invest in yourselves by pursuing this PGDM course at Jaipuria Institute of Management. Congratulations on completing this 2-year journey. As we come out of the pandemic, the world is adapting to a new normal. Disruption and change are becoming the new normal. Whether it is the war in Ukraine, supply chain disruption, inflationary pressures faced by the world economy, we have learned from the COVID era how to deal with adversity and come out stronger. India seems to be one of the brightest spots for the global economy and is likely to be the fastest growing large economy in the world in the years to come. It is this generation, your generation, that are going to be the ones that create an India that leads the world, as well as the ones that are going to benefit from this India and from the opportunities and successes that are created in the process. During the last 2 years at Jaipuria, I hope we have been able to give you new experiences and challenge you and brought you out of your comfort zone. At Jaipuria, we believe in putting the long-term interests of the students first and foremost in whatever we do. This requires us to challenge you in terms of pushing the boundaries of what and how you learn during your course. Of course, we know very well that we cannot teach you everything. No one can. Instead, we have tried to instill a sense of confidence that will excite you when you face new challenges that life has in store and learn from each and every one of them. As you enter the workforce, I wish you success beyond measure in your career ahead. But life is much more than a career. I hope that you will create and nurture relationships that will bring you joy and laughter and will lift you up when you need a helping hand. As Dr. Goyal also said, people and relationships are what we treasure the most in life and other things that eventually give us happiness. I implore you to take care of your physical and mental health as we get more and more busy with your age. In life, no success is worth the cost of an unhealthy body or an unhealthy mind. I'm sure that you will do all of this. I'm sure that you will break boundaries and make us proud. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. I now request our chairman to present the memento to the guest of honor as a token of our regard and appreciation. Chairman, sir, I request you to declare the convocation closed. I request all to kindly rise and remain standing for the national anthem. Now the academic procession will be leaving the venue. We kindly request all to remain standing until the academic procession has exited the venue. All students program-wise need to gather after the academic procession has left, need to gather in the designated area outside the reception for a group photograph with the esteemed dignitaries.